What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another Colourpop eyeshadow tutorial. I know, right? Oh, okay. But I'm going to be doing another eyeshadow tutorial for you guys today. I did a tutorial on the You Had Me at Hello eyeshadow palette, and I also used the Semi Precious palette. I brought this one back for this video as well, but I'm going to be using the Element of Surprise eyeshadow palette. Now this one is the one without the mirror, but this one has the 12 eyeshadows in here that has a lot more fun pops of color. And then I'm going to go back in with the Semi Precious palette, the one that is exclusively at Sephora, and try a few more of these. So I'll give you my final tea on this one in this video, but I'll also give you my tutorial and the final verdict on this one as well. So if you'd like to see that tutorial today using some new Colourpop goodies, then keep on watching. My base is completely on, of course. I'm going to be going back in with just another eye tutorial for you guys today. This palette definitely draws to me just because of those really fun pops of color in there, and I'm going to be using as many shades as I possibly can. Now, just before we get started, I'm actually going to show you guys some swatches of this palette really quick. So, from left to right, we have Feels, Late Night, Silk Street, Rayon, Go With The Flow, Subdue, Opulent, Labyrinth, Blank Canvas, Sea Stars, Details, and Peace of Mind. This palette definitely did swatch a lot better than the You Had Me at Hello eyeshadow palette, and this one retails for $16 because there is no mirror in this one. But we're just going to go right in. So I'm going to use this one as like my transition shade because I know that this one's not going to be a lid shade because I think there's a little bit of a peachiness to it. So then I'm going to use this one right here, and then I'm going to go in to the crease with this shade right here. So I'm going to be using Go With The Flow and then the shade Sea Stars. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I don't know, I flipped it up weird, in the shade Blank Canvas, just to go in with my crease just a little bit to add a little bit more color. Because I find this color very, very drawing in and very fun, I'm going to go in with Opulent. For my lid color, I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Late Night. So I'm going to go in with that. Then I'm going to top it off because I really love this color so damn much. I'm going to top it off with this shade right here, which is called Beam Me Up from the Semi Precious palette. Inner corner highlight, I'm actually going to go back in with the shade Beam Me Up right here. And then I'm also going to use for my brow bone highlight this really gorgeous iridescent shade right here, which is called Feels. A little bit more to my brow bone highlight, I'm actually going to go back in with this shade, which is going to be called Celestial. Lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with this shade right here, which is going to be called Blank Canvas. And then I'm going to go into this palette again right here with this shade right here, which is going to be called Upon a Star. So now the eyes are almost done, I'm going to go throw on some lashes and I'll be right back. Now that the eyes are pretty much done, I'm going to throw on a lip. Now that since the eyes are pretty extreme, I'm going to go in with a neutral lip, obviously. I'm going to use a Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wand. it is time for me to give you guys my final thoughts on these palettes. Now, I did use this palette in a previous Colourpop video. You'll have to check that one out as well. So now I'm going to give you guys my actual thoughts on this one because I did use more than 4 of these shades. So, this palette is $26. In my personal opinion, that is pretty high for Colourpop. I think that that's crazy high because you're only going to get 8 shades in here. Now, the pans are a little bit bigger and it is a more foiled metallic effect kind of palette. But I still think that $26 is way too expensive. I feel like even if it was $20, that'd be a much better price point. Because this palette right here has 12 shades. The pans are a little bit smaller, but this one is $16. So I feel like if you're just going to cut the shades down and use bigger pans, you might as well just do like around 20 or so. But 26 is a little bit high. But it is a Sephora brand now. So it is pretty much a Sephora palette. So anyways, do I like this palette? Yes. I do think this is very much worth it. I think this is a really nice metallic palette. I think all the shades swatch beautifully, especially this one right here. This one I am obsessed with. Beam Me Up is my favorite. Celestial is a really nice highlight color. This red's actually really pretty. I did swatch this one and I absolutely love it. And then I used this one in the previous video and I absolutely loved that one as well. Element of Surprise is the palette I used today, and I absolutely do love this palette a lot more than the You Had Me at Hello palette. I feel like this one definitely has a lot more bolds, a lot more pops of color, and I'm just obsessed with most of the colors that are in here. Now, I have been doing a lot of pink eyes recently. I don't know what it is. On a regular basis, I would not choose pink eyes, but recently I've been doing a lot of tutorials where if there's a pink in it, I always have to pick it. I don't know what it is. But anyways, this pink was actually really pigmented and really pretty. It is more of a metallic pink, so it definitely has a little bit of a sheen to it. And these two mattes are actually right here. Blank Canvas and Sea Stars are actually my favorite mattes in this palette, while this one and this one are my favorite metallics. That is Late Night and Subdue. So I actually do really like this palette. Now this one is $16, like I said before. It's not $18 like the other one because there is no mirror in this one. This one is just going to be the regular price, $16 for the 12 shadows. So I do recommend this one a lot more than I recommend the You Had Me at Hello. That one, I don't hate it. It's just I don't like a lot of just bland neutrals. Does that make sense? I like neutral palettes just to add some depth to my eye and then throw in another palette for like pops of color. But I kind of like palettes that have both neutrals and pops of color in it already, so I don't have to reach for another one. If that makes sense. The mattes are just a little bit slightly on the drier side, but not like too bad. But definitely they did blend out the way that other Colourpop shadows have done for me in the past. So yeah, I would give this one probably like a B, just because I do like this one. I do feel like the color scheme just definitely worked for me. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Oh, and you can buy this on Colourpop.com. But I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.